Robins beats the Robins. We're talking about that thrashing of Bristol City this weekend. Martin says he's taking us back, isn't he? Is this the year then that Stoke City head back to the Premier League, heading back to the Emirates and Anfield, etc., etc., under Mark Robins? We're also talking this week about the brilliance of Aaron Cresswell. Which player needs a rocket still under their backside? And we're carrying on with the A to Z of Stoke City. E is for... We'll get these guys to finish that at the end of this show. This is Where Potters Walk. Is 20 minutes of Stoke City chat. It's a very happy episode this week. Adam, I think you have been saying that someone is going to get a battering at some point from this team. And yeah, I think how right you were.
I've also said that we don't score enough goals. If anybody's watching who had us scoring 5 on their lackey yesterday, pick me lottery numbers next week for me, because I don't think anybody saw that coming against an informed Bristol team. But no, what a game! What a game! Our game plan was executed perfectly. I actually thought Bristol City, as oddly as it seemed, I don't think they played that badly. They had their moments, but I think their game plan actually fell into our lap a little bit. I think between the first and second goal, they were probably the better team. We scored the second from an absolute calamity from the keeper, and I think Struber thinks we can pinch one here before half time, which plays straight into our hands, and before you know it, we've gone and scored the third, and it's game over, right? And then you come out in the second half and nick another one within a couple of minutes, and yeah, unbelievable results. It's fantastic, but I wouldn't quite say he's taking us up. I'm not on that bandwagon quite yet.
Right, let's have a look at one of the goals then, shall we? I mean, the Shamadou crush on this one, Ryan, is just a thing of beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know who pointed it out on Twitter yesterday. It might have been Carl, the shimmy from Divine Mbama to fake the defender and go the other way. I mean, you can see, you watch it over and over and you can see how good that is. The cross is amazing, but it's a striker's, it's like a striker's mind to what he did was absolutely fantastic. It's been coming for him. It hopefully gives him a boost, and I'm hearing that he's out of contract in 2026. If he keeps this up, then we got a player on our hands.
Okay. Right then, George, have you been one of these fans that in the stands have been calling for... that's the wrong one. Let's get rid of that one. Have you been having a little dig at your Man City loanee at all? You want to own up?
Recently, he's been off full man to score since Sheffield Wednesday. He's lost to the offside, but yesterday it was unbelievable. That's what he wanted the striker to do. Obviously get a hat-trick, and hopefully he can carry the form now and get more goals to Stoke.
Yeah, I mean, what's his best quality, George? I think his movement.
I think his movement's been really good. He's just being lucky to get offside all the time. But yesterday for the first goal, done with the defender, brilliant. So he's very good at moving, I think.
Okay. His work rate's unbelievable. I don't think I've seen a striker for a long, long time in a Stoke shirt. He never stops. He never ever stops, and I think that's why he gets caught offside so much, because he's just always eager to look for that run, and we never see him on time. Yeah, he's some player.
Yeah. I got about this. There's some words on Twitter have been used to describe Stoke this weekend that I haven't seen in years, Carl. I mean, Chris says at the Times today the football was breathtaking. To a man superb. How do you pick him of the match? Robins, what a job he's done with his club. We'll come back to Robins in it shortly, but yeah, I mean, what was your favourite goal of the 5? And does it shock you?
My favourite out of the 5 was the Shamadou, which if Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, or anybody in the Premier League had done that, you'd have it down your throat for the next 2-3 weeks. It was an unbelievable goal. I'm still struggling to believe what's going on, to be honest with you. It's not us, it's been a long time coming. It feels great. I'm probably one of 20-odd thousand Stoke fans that yesterday that at 4-0 up, I said, only us could mess this up. And then they got one back when we went 5, and I was still like, just blow the whistle. It's just fantastic. The football was brilliant yesterday. I think the lads have said Bristol City weren't a bad side. We smashed Portsmouth last season 6-1. Portsmouth was shocking that day. They made us look like Barcelona. Yesterday, you can't take nothing away from Bristol. They were a good side. They were above us before the game. I was very nervous before the game, thought it could go either way. I'd like to see us score a goal, and we went and smashed them 5, and it's just refreshing, and I just still can't get used to what's going on at the minute. I'm still sticking with mid-table because I can't believe what I'm seeing at the moment. It's great.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see for the Coventry game some of those empty seats filled in, wouldn't it? Though I think it would be nice to see the crowds coming back to the Bet365.
I think they're slowly believing. It's just we've been so used to not believing and just thinking we're going to be there. So I think we're all thinking mid-table would be happy with, but we need to start actually thinking about maybe we're in London in May.
I do think they said. I think they said yesterday on Radio Stoke. Actually, I think they said that the average attendance is at its highest since we got relegated. So it is slowly coming back. You can see the patches there yesterday, and after yesterday, if we get at least a point on Tuesday night at Oxford, I'd expect a big bumper crowd for that Coventry game.
I mean,
there's a lot of empty seats. Sorry.
I've even asked for a mid-season ticket off my girlfriend for Christmas, so this is starting to show.
It must be good. It must be good.
It's
God.
I think what you've got to bear in mind as well, that I'm not denying there's empty seats in the home stand. There's quite a few. I looked around and thought, gone are the days when we sell out. But as you watch as a neutral on tally and you see one of our goals that's not the boothing end, to the left of that's actually away fans. And even the away fans always point at them seats and say, you can't sell all your tickets. It's actually the away fans that is. But that aside, we do need to start filling our own ground.
Yeah. Happy times for Stoke. Absolutely delighted. Some quality goals as well. On this channel, we always like to highlight a couple of players each week that don't get the praise online that they should get. This week, we're highlighting somebody I think, Adam, has been one of the linchpins, I think, for his success, which is Aaron Cresswell. George says, every single Saturday I have to pinch myself seeing Aaron Cresswell playing in red and white. The quality of his first touch, the decision-making, the weight of pass, the hairline, he is immaculate. Yeah, I mean, could he still do a job at Premier League level for you, given what you've watched?
I think so. There's no reason why I can't. He's probably. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a few good players up there at the minute that you could argue could be player of the season so far, but Cresswell hasn't put a foot wrong. He's showing Premier League quality week in, week out. We miss him when he's not there. Bokata's nowhere near the level. And we've got a few going under the radar as well. I think Sacco is going under the radar. I think Juno's coming for him for some criticism that he doesn't get. But yeah, Cresswell is superb play, and long may it continue. I think when I looked at his record, I think he played 50% of West Ham's league games last year, which isn't a bad record. When you normally sign an aging player from the Premier League, they've normally played, a handful of games. He played 50% of West Ham's games last season. I want him to play every game this season because we miss him when he's not there.
Yeah, right. SCP says genuinely could be doing a job for Burnley or Leeds, etc., but he has dropped down a level to come here, and he's been different class. Yeah. Do you spot that in his touches and his play?
Yeah, I put a tweet out yesterday, similar. I saw that tweet and I thought, you know what, I'll make my own opinion on. Not that tweet, the one from George, and I put, he's brought this calmness and this stability, and his head's obviously in the right place now. He's bringing players up. He's a leader, and he is under the radar. We don't talk about him enough, but he is such a top class player, and it might be West Ham's downfall this season as to why they're going down, because they haven't got him no more. When we're benefiting from it. So, he's a brilliant player, and I really do love him. We got lucky to get him, to be honest.
Okay. Should have scored yesterday though as well. He should have scored that shot on the edge of the box where he chose not to shoot. On his left foot, he should have shot. It could have been 6.
If you're a happy Stoke fan, and you can squeeze another 15 minutes of Stoke City chat into your life, then do drop us a quick like and a subscribe at the bottom there. Before we move on from this, then, not to be that person, George, but flying the ointment time. Wolves have just sacked their manager. Norwich are definitely probably going to sack Liam Manning at some point, and I guess Southampton will be doing the same. You aren't going to escape in each of those conversations. Maybe the Wolves one, but certainly not in Norwich, because it's already been mentioned. Your manager being mentioned because of just how well he's doing. How secure are you as a fan that he sees this as a project and he's going nowhere?
I don't think he'll go anywhere. He's building a great statutory club at the moment. Obviously, we're doing brilliant, and he looks happy. And you can see yesterday from Manu's goal, he was buzzing to get the goal. I don't think he'll go anywhere. He'll stay at Stoke, and hopefully we'll finish in a good place this season.
Okay. Carl, are you a little bit more worried than the young judge?
No, Southampton have actually sacked their manager, haven't they? That's gone. That's
it happened?
Now.
Sorry,
it's happened now. No, I don't think so. I think if he was to go, it'd be for a very big club in the Premier League. He's always said he's got ambitions of managing Manchester United, teams like that. Is he too old for that now? I don't know, but he does see us as a project, and at the minute, I can't see why he would choose to go to another club and have to restart a project again. He's got his players in now. He's got them playing the way he wants them to play. I just think money does talk. Stranger things have happened, but I just can't see it.
Okay.
The only thing that worries me with Southampton, does he see them as Premier League? They're a yo-yo Premier League club. Will he get a chance in the Premier League to manage with Southampton, or does he believe that we're going to get there? That's the only thing that worries me. The Norwich 100%, I can't see happening.
I don't think it matters that. I think you look at Coventry, right? He had 2 stints at Coventry. He left pretty much of his own accord at the first time round at Coventry because of the money issues. He kind of fell on his horse a little bit because he knew as soon as he had the chance to go back, he went back and he stayed there. And you're not telling me he didn't have job offers in his time at Coventry when he was riding high. I'm sure he must have had decent job offers throughout that time. He doesn't come across to me as one that wants to jump as soon as a better job comes along. I think he's here for the long term.
Yeah, I think
and he's local.
Word. He's a manager's word.
It's the board as well he's working with as well. Our board has come under for a lot of criticism, rightly so, in some areas, but every manager that's come in have always said how good the board are for work, and he knows he'll get time with the coach.
Yeah.
Right then, time to update our end of the season predictions. We asked these guys to do this before the season kicked off way back in August. Let's see if they want to revise their numbers. Adam, where will Stoke City finish this season?
I'm sticking with my original prediction of mid-table comfortability. I think look back to last year, it took us up until December the 28th to get as many points as we've got on the board now. But I still think we'll have a rotten period at some point. Hopefully not soon. But yeah, mid-table.
I'm going to go with 8th. I think we're going. I'd love playoffs. I'd love promotion. And the thought of Wembley in my head now makes me so excited. But I can see, but as Adam says, we're going to hit a rocky period. Every club in the Championship does it. And 8th, I think, is a good stepping stone to their next season. Bring in, great cover. Potentially get out the older ones. Bring in some young blood. And we go from there. But yeah, I'm going to go 8th, I am.
Okay. Cool.
I think I said 11th, so I'll go 10th. I'll just go up one. I'm staying grounded, but I've got it slightly more excited.
You've supported this club for too long, haven't you?
Exactly that.
You've been here before, George.
It showed.
I'll go for 9th. I'll be gutted we've missed the playoffs, but I'll be really happy with 9th position from where we've been in the last couple of years to finish in the top 10. That'll be good.
It is bonfire night on Wednesday, so aptly we are asking this week which player needs a rocket on their backside. Difficult, given they've all performed pretty well, but is there one player that is underperforming based on how they should be in your view? Ryan?
I don't know. Surely we all agree, but it's got to be Jono. He needs that rocket up his arse, and he needs to rocket one in the back of the net. Because would that make him go further this season? I think so. A goal is what's needed. I've seen it all over Twitter. He needs a goal. Yes, he's brilliant on the ball. He's still a bit lightweight, but he gets that goal and rocks up his arse. I think we then, if we got another person to think about, do we take him out? How do we take him out the side? But definitely Jono.
George?
I agree with Ryan. I wanted him yesterday to get that goal, but he's so frustrated because every time he gets the ball, he always turns back and wants the first time shooting. I really do want him to get a goal, but yeah, he needs to get some goals soon.
Carl?
Yeah, it's really hard pick, isn't it? Because even so, Jono, he has shown glimpses of what he could do. But yeah, I'm going to have to go with the lads on that one because he's the only player I think we just need him to get a shot away now.
Full house, Adam?
Yeah, but just for a different view, I'm going to go Sam Gallagher. Not to perform better, just get yourself fit, lad. What are you doing? We're in November. I genuinely believe if he was in the squad and we'd had him available so far this season, we'd have had 6-7 more points on the board just to give us that plan B. And this mystery player who had this hairline transplant and it got infected at the beginning of the season, it's starting to look more and more and more like Sam Gallagher because he's disappeared off the face of the planet, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird.
Brilliant. Right. If you've been watching the last couple of weeks, you will know that we have been doing the A to Z of Stoke City. We're up to a difficult letter this week then for the first time. They've nailed it so far. Letter E, open discussion.
Come on, it's easy, lads.
There's only two.
It depends what era you're coming from. If you're coming from the younger
mine
side, it's got to be
of 2000, and from the Wembley days. Matty Everington.
Yeah.
What a player, underrated, wasn't spoke about enough. And did we miss him when he went? Yeah, 100%. We
I'll chuck a different one in for us oldies then. 1972 League Cup winner, scored in the final, George Easton.
Yeah, I've seen that name.
Yeah.
Late but very great. He passed away coming up to a year ago. Never watched him play, of course, because I'm old, but I'm not that old. Yeah, I mean, he's written in the history of Stoke City, and he has as Matty Etherington, so they were the only two that had come up for me.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not many. There's not many there, is there? It's got to be Etherington. Other than that, you're looking at Peter Etebo or Morrison Edu, aren't you? I mean, it's a bad bunch in the E.
Yeah, John Eustace has gone into 2 already. Could he get into a third here?
We can't take Derby's manager into the.
As hard as it sounds, though, it would be third choice. The pot just isn't there for the letter E, unfortunately.
He was a very good player.
Everington played a vital part. I mean, the 5-0 at Bolton. He played standout performer, and it still sticks with me.
Okay, I think we may have to go with yours, given that if we looked in the history books, we may, we definitely see Easter there. Okay, right. F next week. Then join us for that discussion, and of course we've got Coventry visiting on Saturday. Frank Lampard will be in the opposite dugout to Mark Robbins for this just the second time. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I would jinx it. But yeah, I know in my best.
That's the end of the podcast. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, see you next week. Have a good one.